Hello, my name's Andrew England and I'm the Programme Director for the PG Cert, PG Diploma and Masters in Medical Imaging and Radiation Sciences. And I want to talk to you about your role as a student on the CT pathway. For the first semester, which is from September really up to the Christmas break, you're going to study two modules. One of them is going to be an anatomy and physiology module, and the other is this principles and practice of CT module. I've recorded this short video just to really talk you through the Canvas site and how we've organised your teaching and learning. And this will be very similar for any module that you study, so whether it's the anatomy or whether it's this one. So once you get access to Canvas, you'll see a number of icons, and one of them will refer to this 2025 RA6014 Principles and Practice of CT module. And when you click into the module, imagine this is a repository for all teaching and learning information, you'll get this screen. And at the start of it is really what we call the home screen, where there's going to be a summary talking about what the module, what the intention is, and really what's the role of Canvas. And really the Canvas is how we're going to deliver your teaching and learning material. So on the home page, if you scroll and read the material, you'll see an introductory YouTube video for University College Cork, so you know where you're studying, you know which institution you're now affiliated with. You'll see a YouTube recording from myself as the Programme Director, and you'll also see an introduction from the module leader, Dr. Charbel Saad. So I'd encourage you to watch all of these three videos. And then each week, if you think of a semester as 12 weeks, each week you'll have some teaching and learning activities. And you can click on each of the weeks. Now we will set it up that you can only go into week 2 when you finish week 1. You can only go into week 3 when you finish week 2. But imagine you're right at the end, you will be able to look at any of the past weeks. Dr. Sade has also populated a reading list. So these are things that are available online via our library. So there's no need to purchase these textbooks. You can just click on the links and it will take you to the library and you can look at an electronic copy. Now, there's a few ways you can look online, or I think you can download a copy, but it's only active for a number of days. So you don't get access for life for these textbooks. And right at the bottom, it talks about assessment. And essentially, there are 3 assessments for this module. There is a written assignment, which is worth 100 marks. There's going to be a practical online examination. Remember, all of this course is online, and that's another 100 marks. So think of the assignment and the exam being like 50% each. And there are a series of weekly, what we call activities, so things you need to do online, and essentially by doing all of those, you will get a pass mark. If you don't do them all, then you will get a fail. So it's a combination. We call it continuous assessment because you're going to be assessed as you go throughout this module. So further details will be within this Canvas site and will be given to you by myself and the module lead. The other thing that we encourage is a discussion board. So maybe some of the activities might be to post things on the discussion board, and that's an opportunity to get to know your classmates, but also for you to get to know your teaching team. So the other thing to note is you can see a to-do list on the top right, and essentially that's your 2 kind of key assessments. One's scheduled for the 15th of November and the other one's scheduled for the 29th of November. And again, I will provide further information about the assignments as we move throughout the module. I'm conscious that we don't want too much too much content at the moment as you settle in. There is an announcements button, and this is kind of linked with email. So if I wanted to say, oh, by the way, great textbook available, here's a link, I could post that as an announcement and you could see it. But also you'd probably get an email to your university account with a copy of that message. You could click on each week, or if you don't, you can go to a button called modules. think of modules, and this essentially gives you kind of like a week by week activity. So the first thing we want you to do is get Canvas sort of up and working, really to get yourself to familiarize yourself. So one of the things you can do with Canvas is obviously upload a picture. You can, sort of get click the buttons, really just have a play and learn about Canvas. We've put a couple of courses to settle you in. One's bystander intervention course. You can watch the video by Chabelle welcoming you, and then you'll go into week 1. Now, at the moment, there is a video to watch. Now, we're in the process of obviously making sure we've got all the content there. So it won't simply be just watch a video. There will be a series of tasks, teaching and learning. It may be watching some content. It may be reading. And it also may be using other online resources. So, approximately we're talking maybe about 8 hours of content a week. Now, some weeks you might think, oh, I spent more. Other weeks you might spend less. But think of it round about that. And that's across the 2 modules as well. So as you finish week 1, then week 2 will pop up, and so on as you go throughout the course. Now, there will be times that you can meet myself online and also Dr. Sade. So please do not worry, think that this is very in isolation. Not at all. It's a different way of learning, but it's really designed to allow you to access learning without necessarily the travel every day for a period to university. So that's a short sort of introduction to Canvas to get you going, and obviously further updates and things will follow. But if there's anything that's not clear, anything you've got a burning question, think about putting it in the discussion board. So I can answer it, or another student can answer it if they know. And again, we kind of share that with all. So thank you very much for listening to this, and please stay in touch.